And Ethics and Anti-Corruption CEO Harakhe Waqo says they are investigating 12 more cases that have emerged after the 791 million NYS scandal. Now, the total figure stands at 1.8 billion shillings that is said to have been looted from the devolution ministry. Take a look.
My concern is...
Appearing before the Parliamentary Accounts Committee, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission's CEO Harakhe Waqo told the committee that there is more than what meets the eye.
The NYS issue is sort of a strange animal. Every morning bearing new wing, new hand, new leg, new hoof. I can assure you that nearly people from all walks of life, whether in government or outside government, have been mentioned in NYS, including members of parliament, permanent secretaries, cabinet secretaries, and various, and people who hold other offices. You can also confirm that my own chairman was a casualty of the same.
From the 791 million scam, 12 more cases have emerged in a scandal that EACC says it is yet to conclude their investigations.
Can you tell us maybe the total figure of what you have been investigating?
As at now, we have nothing less than 1.8 billion shillings. So the figure is growing. And probably it might grow by next week. And we will continue, because I know even last week we had some increase in the same as we see. So this is not a static figure. Probably much more will come up as we see.
The committee further sought answers for a forensic audit of the IFMI system that the government has been using for more than 20 years now.
People saying my password was stolen. People saying that, I never signed into the IFMI system on a Saturday, yet we are seeing from the Auditor General's report that individual had on a Saturday signed into the IFMI system.
I can tell you as a user, it has challenges. It has challenges which relate to various things, including probably the updating of the system itself and the capacity of the people who handle it.
It has been responsible in the single most conduit responsible for the biggest loss of funds in this country. In fact, to date, nobody, not even the Treasury Cabinet Secretary, not even the Treasury PS, not even the Director of IFMIS can come here and tell you authoritatively, number one, how much money this country has spent on the IFMIS system.
Challenges around IFMIS is something that requires a broader level discussion. It may not be limited only to the Treasury. It requires the sitting between all the relevant authorities that require and monitor, including the legislative institutions like yours, so that it is made to be a soundproof if it is supposed to be, a system, depth-proof if it is supposed to be, an efficient and facilitating process if it is supposed to be.
The Ministerial Tender Committee that was mandated to procure goods and services for the ministry had earlier raised conflicting reports, specifically through the chair Hassan Nur. Harakhe Waqo was forced to explain if EACC has interrogated the members with regard to the 13 tenders that were issued.
Has this man been summoned, and what does he have to say? Because I know, whatever it is, there are serious allegations about Mr. Hassan Nur. Not only did he chair a system which was weak or designed to be weak and dysfunctional, but there have been allegations that some of the people who got some of the largest tenders at NYS, one way or the other, were either his relatives or his friends.
He has been not once, actually not once. And if there is anything pending, he will still appear for many more that are pending, as long as the investigations require that him and his committee members record statements.
But the EACC seemed to shift blame to the Director of Public Prosecution, Keriako Tobiko, in completion of cases and the fight against graft.
We can see such massive wastage of government funds. What message are we sending to the public?
We work very hard. We investigate hundreds of cases per year. We go to the court through the DPP. And then things don't move as fast as we wish. I can assure you I am more frustrated than you.
It also emerged that the former EACC chair Philip Kinisu's company EACC Limited received 2.9 million shillings in June while serving at the EACC.
I, Joshua Igera, do affirm that
the Kenya Commercial Bank and Cedian Bank officials also appeared to shed more light on the 3 bank accounts opened by the Devolution Ministry and how transactions were carried out. Francis Mtalaki, KTN News, Nairobi.